Hello everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Happy Equinox. Today is the 22nd of September of 2020. Okay, the equinox, what is that? It's when the sun crosses the celestial equator. Therefore, day and night are of equal length. So in the Northern Hemisphere, happy autumn. And in the Southern Hemisphere, happy spring, everyone. Okay, so there's a change of season, there's a change of energies, obviously. The sun is now going to be moving into Libra, and I want to wish all the people out there that have got their sun in Libra happy birthday. And also, those of you that are Libra rising, it's very similar to a second birthday for you. So those of you, of course, that are familiar with your charts, I want to thank you for being here. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Of course, this message will be important for you when you view the video. The moon is now transiting through Sagittarius, so emotionally it's pretty good. The energies are good. I will be talking about the astrology. Stick around till the end of the video. Okay, those of you that are interested in what's going on in the sky at this time. Okay, so let's take the messages. What are we working with now? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Archangel Michael, just wanted to mention that. Wow, okay. 2 cards just opened up. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Tower and the World card. So suddenly this could be something successful that you've worked through. This could be a sudden revelation that an ending is coming through in relation to a karmic cycle that you've been battling with. Okay, we know that the world is fixed energy, so it's tough to get there. This could be help from Spirit. Remember that Uranus is Scorpio, but it's also, for me, it's Uranus. It's that sudden epiphany. Something is going to complete. There is some sort of success. Okay, could do with worldly matters. Remember that the world, the moon is transiting through Sag, and Sagittarius is anything to do with foreigners, people at a distance. Your beliefs could be changing. Remember, the South Node is still in the sign of Sagittarius. I wanted to mention that a couple of days ago, I was sitting outside and having my coffee, and from the sky, I noticed something was coming down. There was movement, and this feather was coming down slowly, and it fell right on the rail. So what are the chances that there was a slight breeze? So what are the chances that it would sit on the rail? So I went and picked it up. Okay, this is obviously some sort of a message, a sign. Remember that the angels are around, and I have put it on Mercury here, so hopefully the messages that are coming through are divinely guided. So asking for guidance from Spirit. Archangel Michael, Archangel Lophiel, what are the messages today? Today, or as I said, whenever you receive this message. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take a reading, just random. What's going on? We've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is my Leo energy. Okay, she's all about creation. She magnetizes. She brings in things that are of desire. Okay, she's also got great strength. We're creating something that she wants, that she is called to create at this time. Remember that she holds that Ace of Wands. So this could be where business is concerned, desires. Okay, this could also mean that this is a lucky time. Let's see what's going on. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is earth, it's equilibrium, It's also the scales balancing, justification of something. We're trying to bring in balance. Now remember, I don't read reversals unless I'm doing a private reading. So this is in the past. Let's see what's going on. We've got the Hanging Man. Yeah, someone's been waiting around trying to end some sort of a cycle where fairness will be playing out. Remember that the Hanging Man is believing in magic. We've got the Four of Swords, so it's all about time. Yeah. Something needed to heal, something needed to end before we can move towards speaking our truth. Four of Swords is after the Three of Swords. We've got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, wow. Beautiful card. And the Three of Wands, wow. Okay, absolutely beautiful in this deck, which is the Gilded Tarot Royale. This card to me says that the ships are coming through. We can actually see the results. We can see what we've been trying to create here. Okay, someone is ready to board on ship. Okay, go on that adventure. Remember that threes are always expansion. Wow. Seven of Swords. This card has been showing up a lot. Seven of Swords is someone's been very sneaky, or someone's been very intelligent, very patient, very smart. Okay. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is my Virgo. Is the work, the Virgo energy, the work that's being done, maybe whilst the sun was transiting Virgo. And we've got the Devil. Oh, wow. Okay, so this could be the realization of your goals, as Saturn is the Lord of Karma, timing. Remember that the ship has come through after waiting. Look, we've got the past, present, future, past, present, future. What's at the bottom? We've got the Seven of Wands, fighting for something, even though there were blockages, the chips were down, you've been continuing to put in the work. That's also the energy of the Queen of Wands. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius, saying that yes, Spirit has been here, has been working in the background. Temperance is also patience, and it's a card of healing. Remember that it is a card of balance. Another Two of Pentacles. Some sort of a decision needed to be made. Okay, we've been juggling with two situations, two people, with a decision, fighting for what we desire to create. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Let's look at love with the Romance Angels. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Well, we've got Mars retrograding, everyone, and Mercury is starting to move into its shadow phase. So lots to do with the past. Okay, so matters, people, situations coming back from the past to be worked through. I will be talking about the retrogrades at the end of the video, so stick around. Okay, usually the reconciliation card is my card of a twin flame journey. Why? Because these people meet on another level, on another dimension. As you can see, they're up in the ethers. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and what this is saying that, well, red flags could mean that you're dealing with something unhealthy. This could be an external source. This could be something karmic. But I do feel, remember the two cards that fell in the beginning. So it was the World card, right? And the World card is a completion. And it's also the Tower. So there could be some sort of a revelation. If you're feeling as though this connection is not coming through, there could be a surprise with that Tower. This could be an epiphany, could be shocking for someone else, not you. Okay, let's see what is beneath. And we've got children. Your love life is being affected by children, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And I do feel with the children, yes, there may have been children that were the, and I don't want to say it, the fork in the road, that children are never that. They are a blessing. But this also says that there are responsibilities. Remember that the devil, which is Saturnian, is responsibilities. Having to be the elder and also having to press on the brakes where your passion and what you're wanting to manifest is concerning. Now, when I look at this card, it does speak, again, of a soulmate connection. It reminds me of the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a soulmate connection, something to do with a deep past. Let's take some Lenormand. So what's going on, please, Spirit? What's going on? We have the anchor, which it's like a cooling off card. Someone is being anchored. Someone's being brought down to earth, I feel, here. Someone's getting grounded, maybe from a tough lesson. And also this can mean that something that was far-fetched, something that was practical, based in reality, where a commitment is concerned, has been playing out. What comes after that? Yeah, the clouds. And the clouds mean that there were issues that needed to be worked through, a difficult cycle. We're getting to something emotionally, financial, secure is concerned, even a relationship, and it could have to do with family as well. So any issues with family, we've had the clouds, but as you can see here, the birds, the sun is coming through. The sun is coming through, and this could be communication. And we've got the divine masculine here. This is the boy next door, very earthy, someone who's very romantic, very practical, down to earth. And this could be someone that's changed after these lessons. Okay, there is an offer on the table. He's holding a rose in his hand. So there is an offer that's trying to come through. Okay, this could be a shocking revelation, some good surprise that's coming through. Remember that Capricorn and Saturn means something long-term, something that had to be worked through. And it can also speak of limitations. What's at the bottom? And we've got the star, and it's got the number of the Tower. The star is a wish fulfillment. It's something that could be at a distance to you, could be concerning someone at a distance. Remember, the star also means hope. So do not lose hope. And we've got the clover here, where balance is concerned. The clover is luck. It's also abundance. 41, 49, 69. 6 and a 9 is 15. And we've got the 16. 15 and 16 is 31, which adds up to a 4. So yes, this is something in relation to family, emotional, financial security, something to do with the past. Could be concerning a mother, a family, your heritage, anything like that. Let's see what Spirit has got to tell us with the wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to say where there has been an imbalance in the past. Okay, it was karmically, someone was in a karmic situation. They could not give as much as they were receiving, and that's why there was a hold-up. Okay, remember that the hanging man could also be, it's Pisces. And Pisces is, if I'm not able to complete this cycle if my sacrifices have not been enough, if I haven't been able to end this karmic cycle, I just may sweep the problem under the carpet. Someone may have done that, so you've been going around again and again. Four of Swords, though, is some sort of an awakening, because we remember that the Four of Swords comes after the heartbreak. But someone is trying to heal, trying to figure out what's really going on here before they can take that Ace of Swords and speak truthfully, and maybe even sever ties with a difficult karmic past. Let's take today's message, and we have to be fair. Yeah, justice, equilibrium, fairness. Okay, and this can mean balance, harmony. It can mean legalities as well. It's a 38, so it is an 11. So the door seems to be open here. And as well as that, there may have been an injustice, as I said, a lack of balance in the past, because we've got the Three of Cups here. Okay, so there was an external noise. There was external noise, and the Seven of Swords means that someone had to act quickly and sneakily, or in their eyes it was acting smart, being intelligent, so not sharing as to what was playing out in their lives. It looks like now someone is ready to do the work. They're ready to create. Remember that the Queen of Wands is fire, so nothing stops fire. Fire it's the energy, it's masculine energy to move forward, okay, and put in the effort. And after a period of stoppage and healing and connecting to spirit, receiving the messages, there is an indication that the ships are coming through, and that something is trying to come through those clouds. Remember, let's see what the Black Moon astrology cards have got to say. And we have 5th house and creativity, another 11. Wow, 11, I'm going to say, people. 11. This is Leo. And, of course, the 5th house is all about creation, flirtation, fun, children, romance. It's also the house of risk-taking. Take a risk. You never know. It may pay off. Buy a lottery, whatever that risk is for you. But remember also that there are masks here, and the masks can mean deception, having been wearing a mask. And remember that that tower could be revealing, because 5th house is ruled by the sun, and the sun is all about clarity. It is healing. Whatever will be revealed to you will have a sense of healing energies with it that come with it. Let's take a message from the angels, gods, and goddesses. What are we working with today, Spirit? Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong and present. So it does ring like the High Priestess. So trust in your intuition. Trust what you're being guided to today, or whenever you receive this message. Let's take some guidance from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And we have dear and love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Wow, okay, beautiful message. Okay, love is always a healing energy. So whatever you're dealing with at this time, make sure that you're coming from love. And I keep repeating myself all the time. When we give love out, we receive love. Let's take some more cards. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles? Which, you know, the Six of Pentacles can mean a card of generosity. Where has someone put their investments? Has the generosity been turned to an injustice? So someone being used, I'm going to say. That's what I feel here. And this could be financial generosity, generosity of love. I feel as though someone has been investing in the wrong area. That's why this was a lesson. Let's take that Six of Pentacles. And we have the Lovers, yeah. So obviously, we know that the Lovers is someone that could be making a decision between two. This could be a past connection where there's been too much sacrifice. It can be also an ending of a karmic cycle where the past needs to be in the past and someone needs to decide where have they invested. Have they been investing in the right source, in the right relationship, in the right person? And the Lovers being Gemini, remember that that's where the North Node is, the North Node of the Moon. So it's got a lot to do with Gemini. Gemini is communication. Gemini is people that are close to you around your neighborhood. Could be siblings, neighbors, anything to do with that. But the Lovers is also a very powerful connection. So this powerful connection, this connection of maybe a past lifetime, could be what the sacrifice was for, could be why there is an ending, healing needs to take place. These are all lessons that are coming from Spirit. If we're not on the right path, we're being put on that. Let's look at the Hanging Man. And we've got the Magician. So all about clarity, being served with the power to manifest after a moment of pause. And again, this is Gemini and Virgo. This is Mercury. Mercury brings in the messages. So it could mean that as Mercury is transiting through the sign of Libra, okay, there are communications and messages in relation to bringing harmony into relationships of all sorts. Love, family, work, romance, okay? Even friendships. And Mercury will be retrograding in the sign of Libra, Scorpio first, and then Libra. So Libra, Scorpio, what's going on? Are we together? Are we going to commit? That's what Mercury will be trying to figure out. And I do feel that this is beautiful. So if there's been a blockage where communication is concerned, this is a really good sign. Let's have a look at the Four of Swords. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's time for change. Okay? It's a fated change. The Wheel of Fortune, again, Sagittarius. Remember, letting go of past ideas, past beliefs. The South Node is in Sag, so it's very fated. We've got Gemini and Sagittarius. That's where the nodes of the moon are transiting. So it's a very fated time. As I said, 11:11. The door is open. Let's have a look at that Three of Cups, which may have been a reconciliation in the past as well, but there was sneaky, sneaky business here. Someone not being totally truthful. And we've got the Ace of Wands. There was a lot of passion here. And remember, the desire to create. The Ace is a gift from Spirit. It's saying that something is coming to light, something that was hidden, and in relation to that external noise in this connection. Let's take this Queen of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is an imbalance, remember. Could be a family situation. We've got Six Wands here, so maybe even ego because the communication was not balanced. There was conflict here. There was conflict. I feel that one person was more open emotionally. The other person was more about wanting to create and on a level of desire. So more of that physical touch than the emotional connection. Let's take another card here. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is a marriage. It is anything to do with creating. Remember, Six of Wands can also speak of success, getting to the finish line because of the power to create something new, and having insisted on working against the odds is what is helping here. There is a lot of fire, so we've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. strong. We've also got a bit of air here, so Gemini. Gemini is the air qualities that we're working with here. I'm also going to mention Aquarius, as we do have the star here. So we've got Capricorn, we've got Pisces, we've got Libra as well. Let's see what's going on with this Three of Wands. And we've got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords again, not being able to see, being confused, not believing in our intuition, I would say, more than likely. And again, this was a choice. This was a choice. And Two of Swords is someone that's going to take that leap of faith. They're going to decide. They're going to go with their gut. Okay, because remember what I said, the angel of psychic ability is here. Trust your intuition. What's this Seven of Swords? And we've got the Sun. And the Sun, again, is Leo. It's taking that risk to create. Even though there could be children involved here. Remember what I said, the Sun is also children. It's Leo. Venus is transiting through Leo, which is saying that we're ready to create. We're going to take a risk, whether it's a business that we've created, whether it's a being very sort of like lightening up the energy. Leo is all about fun. It's the child. Okay, that's what it's saying here. Try not to see this situation very heavily. Bring some lightness into it. Okay, and again, Leo is all about creation. So with Venus transiting there, we've got the ability to do that, but Virgo comes after it, the card of Virgo. So Venus will be moving into the sign of Virgo. So for those of you that are familiar with your charts, where is Virgo for you? Virgo is all about reality. It's Earth. So on the 3rd of October, if I'm not mistaken, 3rd of October, Venus will be moving into Virgo. So that could reference that time for you, just after. Okay, let's take a card on that Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the Fool. So a brand new beginning, ready to take that leap. Aries energy. Remember, Mars is retrograding in Aries, which is all about situations, people, and the past being worked on. Let's look at this Devil, because it can speak of addictions, vices. It can also speak of blockages where the collective energy is concerned. Remember that Capricorn is where those big players are. Jupiter has now moved direct. It's turned direct. And again, the beginning, end of September, beginning of October, it's going to be all systems go as those three big planets, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, will be moving direct. This will be a form of seeing the work that's being done. It's like having the key to the door now, finding the key, finding the solution. And we've got the King of Swords, and King of Swords is my Aquarius card. For some of you, this could be referencing the time of December, when Jupiter, Saturn will be moving into Aquarius. Remember that Aquarius is the people, okay? It's humanitarianism. It's being part of a group. It's the house of wishes and fulfillment, happiness, being part of a group, not feeling as though you're alone. And this could also speak of that communication or that decision that someone was having hardship in making. It's coming through, because this is clarity. This is having that conversation, okay? And King of Swords is all about justice. Remember, justice. We've got to be fair. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Moon. So this is clarity after confusion, after maybe even the masks that were worn. Let's have a look at that Seven of Wands, which is the general energy. What's that about, please, Spirit? Wow. 2 cards. We have Temperance and we have the Ten of Cups, people. So yes, your patience, the help from spirit is bringing you to that 10 of Cups. For others of you, if this is a connection that's outworn, a belief that it's time to karmically dissolve, to get rid of, it's time. Okay, so Temperance again speaks of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is here. And also Temperance is turning lead into gold, which is asking for others of you could mean you need to be a little bit more patient. Remember that the Seven of Wands is a little bit of conflict. So if someone has closed the door on you, okay, with Mars retrograde, it's saying don't push, be patient, okay? Temperance is asking for you to do that at this time. And remember again that Temperance could be something that's at a distance. Your happiness could be at a distance. So we have to work through these issues of lockdown, what's going on in the collective before the door opens, okay? But 1111 is a major sign. Pay attention to it. I want to have a couple more cards. Just a little bit more clarity on this Two of Swords that is on top of the Three of Wands. Remember, the Three of Wands here says the ships are coming through. Some of you can see your ships. Others of you are still waiting for those because there is some sort of a blindfold concerning a decision. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So there will be expansion, there will be growth, and there will be grounding. Remember, you need to be grounded, and something needs to turn physical. It needs to come into your reality. Fire is all about the action. It's not something that's tangible. The positive is here that we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we do have a fair bit of earth, which is Capricorn mainly. Virgo here with the Eight of Pentacles, yes. And in the now position, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which can mean the ending of a long karmic connection, a period of time for you, a chapter that you're closing. We've got a couple of tens here, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. So this can be something practical, something that is bringing you in abundance. And there's another 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune. But also on an emotional level, again, getting to the pinnacle of happiness or getting to the ending of a cycle and then a restart happening in your life. We do have the Magician here. And remember, Mercury is going to retrograde. It's starting now in its shadow phase. So whatever is going on now, we will be revisiting in the future. Okay? Let's take one more card on this King of Swords, on top of the card of the Devil. Now remember that the King of Swords, being Aquarius for me, Aquarius and Capricorn are both ruled by Saturn. So it's all about the Saturnian energies. And we've got the Star. And the Star is that wish fulfillment, everyone. Now this could mean social media, connection through messages coming through social media. This could be a card of hope, a card of a wish fulfillment. And again, remember that Aquarius is the future. So this is also, I'm going to say on a collective scale, this is equality and balance and truth coming through, as I feel that the fairness and the justice is coming to the people, not to those malefic, dark energies that are happening in Capricorn that we've been going through in the year 2020. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. We've got the Star here. Remember that Aquarius is freedom, and so is Sagittarius. And, of course, the Fool. The Fool is all about I, me, my. It's Aquarius. What did I just say? You could be dealing with an Aquarian. For me, it's Aries, but it's also Uranus, which rules Aquarius. So Uranus is that revelation. It's moving through Taurus, remember? So sudden shifts. The heaviness of the Nine of Wands is coming to an end. We've got the Ace of Wands right here. After some sort of a disappointment, after the 5 comes the 6. That's what we're waiting on. Okay, balance, equality, harmony, trust. Trust is the word that I'm going to leave you with. I want to just take one card on the pay attention to the red flags. That is something that I want to have a look at. I just want to give you a little bit more clarity concerning love relationships, twin flame connections. Remember that a twin flame does not necessarily mean that you will be together in this lifetime. You come together. It's as though you're pulling on each other. There's the magnetism of coming together, but where the lessons are concerned, the lesson being learned and then being pushed, separated, and then coming back together. This can happen in many lifetimes. So if you feel as though you've connected with your twin flame, that's like winning the jackpot of jackpots. Remember, if you are in a connection that has been fraught with many lessons, this could be the twin flame connection. Let's have a look at this. Pay attention to the red flags. And we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Exactly what I was talking about. Try not to bring too much heaviness in this, in what you're dealing with now. We've got the energy of Leo here. Okay? And the Leo speaks of flirtation. It speaks of taking a risk. This is your chance to take a risk. Take off that mask and go for it. Okay, send that message. We can flip the reading, remember, because we've got cross watchers. Let's have a look. What's going on in love? I'm going to take my handwritten messages, a couple of them. I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. And that Seven of Swords, yes, is a card of distrust. I need time to process, to think. Please be patient with me. There's another 7. We've got 2 7s, which is temperance. You are so hot. I want you. You drive me crazy. Someone is being driven crazy as they're trying to manifest. There is a strong, passionate connection here as well. We go to the number 22. 14 and 8 is 22. It is a master number. Let's take one more card. You are my other half. I want to give you everything in life to make you happy. And there is the 6. So I'm going to say to be just, to be fair. Someone is opening up and speaking truthfully so that they can find the equilibrium, the balance and the harmony that they're looking for. 22 and 6 is 28. 2 and 8 equals a 10. Now 10 is also the house of Capricorn. So with those big planets moving direct, be ready for some truth to come through, for a wish fulfillment, okay, and for fair communication. Remember, lighten up the atmosphere. If there's heaviness here, try to come from trust. Try to see that the other person there's a reflection. What you are giving out is coming back to you. So that's what's going on, everyone. I think I will leave it there. That is your message for today. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Of course, there is a reconciliation here. Doesn't have to be only a twin flame. It could be a family, could be siblings, could be work, could be anything. But in the area of love, yes, this is my twin flame card. Okay, and they may, to be fair, someone's been going through legalities. It's a similar story that is playing out. It's the energies we're reading, everyone. Of course, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, so those of you that are interested in the astrology, please stay on. All right, everyone. Okay, so as I'm doing this, it's the equinox. So happy birthday, dear Libra. The sun moves into Libra, which is equal night, equal day. Of course, there is a change of season. So with changes, we feel, you know, more. We feel that sense of vitality. Remember, the sun moving into Libra means that the sun is showing us what's going on in relationships with other people. Libra is all about being just, being fair. So the to be fair card is totally on point at this time. And remember that Libra is all about being very democratic. It's the peacemaker. So it's a time of trying to find the peace. Okay, and this could also be someone instigating that conversation, because Mercury is still transiting through Libra. But as I said earlier, Mercury now is starting its shadow phase. So I will be doing a special video on Mercury retrograde, as it will move into Scorpio, and then it will station retrograde, okay, and start moving backward. It's going to come back into Libra again. So it's all about getting deep. What is Scorpio? Getting dark, getting deep, it's penetrating. Remember that Mercury can be the trickster, as it's not masculine, it's not feminine. It's, how can I say it? It takes on the energy of the sign it's transiting. So, and Mercury is the planet, the messenger of the gods, right? That has got the ability to dive into, and the depths, and visit Hades, right? Pluto. They do hang around together. So Mercury takes a dark phase as she transits through Scorpio. So, but it's also the good in that is that Mercury will retrieve those hidden depths. So remember that Scorpio is, it's money coming through other sources. So it's the money house, okay? Money through others. It's commitments. Remember that Scorpio Taurus is the axis of money, values, connecting on a physical, emotional level. Don't forget also that Scorpio can be fears as well. So there may be fears here, fears of the unknown. So therefore, Mercury will come back to Libra and again try and bring in the balance, bringing in the information with it. So as I said, I will be giving you dates and everything. Please look out for the Mercury retro video, which will be coming to you soon. Now, Mars, of course, is retrograding in Aries. So Mercury and Mars are right across each other. So an opposition is not easy. Okay, not easy at all. Because what is going to come up, what will be referenced with Mars retrograding at opposite Mercury will be speaking to what was going on in March, because Mercury is in a square to the big players in Capricorn. So there is a square from Mercury to the big players in Capricorn and from the big players to Mars. Okay, so that's not easy. It's not easy at all. So it's going to be referencing, as I said, back to March when the lockdown started. Okay, so the positive thing now is that Jupiter is moving direct in Capricorn, and in, in 10 days we're going to have Pluto and Saturn stationing to go direct in the sign of Capricorn, which will be all systems go. Also, tomorrow, today is Tuesday, Wednesday, we're having Mercury in a square, exact square, Mercury in Libra in an exact square to Saturn. Not easy. This is like, It can be a feeling of depression, difficult communication, difficulties where mobility, so what is mobile? A car, a bike. Mercury, remember, is also communication. It's restrictions where collaboration is concerned, difficulty with making a decision. That's Gemini. Remember, Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini. This is heavy thoughts. This could be depression. Just know that you're working with these energies. So it's not, if there is some sort of a disappointment, it's not the end of the day. Okay? It's not the end of the world. There's other chances that will come through for you. And I should also tell you that Mercury will be entering Scorpio in 5 days. Okay, so today's the 22nd. On the 27th. Also on the 29th, Saturn is moving direct in the sign of Capricorn, and Pluto on the 3rd of October. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what is important for you to know today. Remember that Venus is still transiting the sign of Leo. Okay, so around the 3rd of October, she will be entering a Virgo. So she will get much more grounded, based in reality, will be able to do the work or see our efforts being rewarded after having put in the effort. Remember, Virgo is work. It's looking at the details. Yeah. I think that's what is mainly the important things to note at this time. The moon transiting through Sag. Emotionally, it's pretty good. It's very expansive, remember, Sagittarius. And it's also, this could also be a time of truth. Someone opening up their emotions and speaking their truth. As there's a lot of positivity in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, and this could also mean depending on what's going on for you, because as the moon, I can see the moon in a beautiful trine over to Chiron in Aries. Chiron is that open wound. Where there is no freedom within a relationship, emotionally feeling free to be able to speak your truth, to expand your horizons, this is helpful energy to either break free from a wound that's been keeping you held back, or this is the freedom of speech, the freedom to speak of those open wounds. Remember, Chiron it can be psychological issues. It can be a wound from a past lifetime. Could be where your conditioning is concerned. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much again for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Happy Equinox, and it's great that the sun is now moving into Libra. As what you're going to have a choice to see that the sun trining over to the big planets, the manifestations of that. Remember, we've got the Devil card here, which is the outcome, and on top of it is the King of Swords and the Star. So there is an indication of something that you've been working hard on. It's coming to fruition. So talk to you soon.